Hello guys, I'm Sarah, this is Books for Tea and welcome to another video. Today I have for you my November TBR and I want to read a lot of books this month, if I can manage. So I will just show them to you now and let's get started. The first thing I have is a series I want to reread because the movie is coming out this month, so you probably guess what it is, and it's The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. So it's been a few years since I read it and I really liked it, but I also think that maybe I didn't really get everything from the books because I was still quite a few years younger then. And yeah, I also thought that some parts were too brutal or too violent for me back then, and I'm just interested to see what I think of them now, and so far I really love rereading the books. The books, of course, are The Hunger Games, Catching Fire and Mockinjay. And yeah, the movie which is coming out is Mockinjay Part 2 and I am so excited for this movie to come out because I loved the first part of the movie so much. Mockinjay Part 1 was honestly my favorite movie I've watched in a long time, and yeah, I'm so excited to be rereading the books and even more excited to watch the other movie. Next on, I've got a book which you have maybe seen if you watched my October book haul, and that is Wir können alles sein, Baby von Julia Engelmann. It is a collection of slam poetry, and Julia Engelmann is a great writer. I love her poetry. I also love the audiobooks. Well, I love the audiobook of the first part where she reads her poems, her texts, and yeah, I'm really interested in this one. And if you're German, I'm actually gonna post a review of this book on my blog, and I will put the link to my blog and all other social media in the description. The next book I have is actually for school, and that is Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut. I have to read it for my advanced English class, but I'm actually pretty happy about it because the book sounds pretty interesting. The author, Kurt Vonnegut, actually was in the Second World War. He was a soldier for America and he witnessed the bombing of Dresden. And yeah, it was just a really big experience for him, so he wanted to write a book about it. For years he couldn't really write anything, about it, but then he wrote this novel and it's supposed to be really good. The book is an anti-war novel and it is supposed to show the absurdity of war. And the interesting thing about this is that it isn't your typical historical fiction novel, but that actually has a good load of sci-fi in it as well, and it actually has to do with aliens. So I'm pretty excited to see how that goes, and yeah, I'm just really happy to read a sci-fi novel for school, especially because I'm trying to read more science fiction anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to be reading this book this month for school. It's quick and I actually think that I will enjoy it. Next on, I've got a book which you might also have seen in my haul, and it is also a science fiction book. It is The Martin by Andy Weir. I seem to talk about this book in all my videos so far. I am planning to finally read it in November. It's about this astronaut who goes on a mission to Mars, and he is there with his crew and something happens, so the crew has to leave the planet and he is still outside of the spaceship, but they think that he is dead, so they leave him behind. And he somehow has to figure out how to survive on Mars on his own. And I just can't wait to read it. I need to finally just read this book and I totally want to do that in November. The next book I have is The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. It is the first book in the Lord of the Rings series and I just finally need to get to this book. I am actually hosting the Tolkien Readathon on Instagram, which is a read-along for all the books of the series. And this month we will start with The Fellowship of the Ring. In December we will read The Two Towers, and in January we will actually read The Return of the King. And you can actually join us, so if you are on Instagram and if you maybe also want to read The Lord of the Rings, go there, check out the hashtag, and yeah, maybe join us with reading. I am really excited to finally read the series and see if I like it as much as I enjoy the movies, which I'm pretty sure I will. And then I will finally have read the Lord of the Rings series, which is just a must-read, really, I think. Yeah, I am in a bit of a dystopian mood, as you maybe can see with me reading the whole Hunger Games series, and I also have a bit of a problem with the fact that I have quite some unfinished series I really want to finish, and I sort of thought that I might try to finish some of them before the end of the year. And guys, I just cannot believe that the year's almost over. I still have 4 by Veronica Roth unread, so I thought that if by some kind of miracle I will get through all my books for this month, that I would also like to read 4. Because yeah, I just want to be finished with the Divergent series. For those of you who don't know, 4 is a sort of novella for the Divergent series by Veronica Roth, and it tells the story of the character 4. I've heard some good things about it. I really enjoyed the Divergent trilogy when I read it, and yeah, I just want to get this book read already, so I included it in my TBR. So this is it for my video. I have quite a bit of a ambitious TBR, I think, but who knows, maybe I will get to all of these, maybe I won't, probably I won't, because I also have so much to do with school, but I'm excited for all these books. I will try to read as much as I possibly can. I am really looking forward to it, so tell me in the comments what you want to read in November, and if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them. I would be super happy, and also thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe if you want to, and I will hopefully see you in another video soon. So, bye!